Retarded, bro.
Hey, let's go. Hit that button right there.
Man, I think we got the hardest intro on all podcasts, bro.
Of all time, literally. Like,
The hardest, bro.
that's just unmatched. Shout out to Mark J, man. That's just
Hey, hold on. You know
It's the DJ's Talk podcast featuring DJ Hammer and DJ Marc J. Tap in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's
I can dig that.
something new every week. We're going to have something new every week.
Why not? It's DJ's Talk, man.
It should be DJ's Hammer's talking, man. You know what? Because I thoroughly enjoy listening to what you have to say on a week-to-week basis, my brother.
Brother, likewise. I be seeing some of these clips that's been popping up, man. Look, I don't be realizing that we be covering as much as we do in the moments. Oh, see, I thought we had a visitor already.
We do. We do cover a lot. We cover a lot. A lot of good stuff. Ironically, I've had people hit me up like every week, bro. I met with two DJs this week because we do this.
Wow.
Because we do this, trying to figure out, different things. And actually that the app I sent you came from one of the DJs because I'm gonna start.
Look, we'll cover that. We got some stuff planned, so we're gonna say that. We're gonna say that for a little bit. We're gonna let some people trickle up in here, man.
Yeah. What's up? Hold on. What's up?
Awesome.
DJ Sound Star.
Hey.
Poppin' Peppin'.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I haven't poured my joint yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the honors.
Take your time.
Toast to you and all the DJs that are here, and also the DJs that will be popping in.
Absolutely.
I try to wait for y'all, but
yeah, we're gonna take. Ain't no rush. We not in a rush. We can sit here, wait for everybody to get patted down at the door, pay their cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and cover is literally just share it live, invite a friend, let somebody know we doing this. Like,
please.
Again, we were just talking about how much good information comes from this and the collaborations and just the conversations. You know what I mean? So tell a friend to tell a friend. We get on here every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. It's DJ's Talk, man. Talk about everything DJ related, nightlife related, private gig related. And it's not just DJs, right? In here anyway. Like the private group, that's a different story. We DJs in there, we talk DJ. On the live, DJs welcome, promoters welcome, club owners welcome. Come on. We need it all.
Oh, we need event planners.
Yeah, we need event planners. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's what we need on here.
I think I like that. All right, look, we gonna nip this in the butt right now. Marc J.
Yes, sir.
Turn off your Ring doorbell alarm.
I gotta turn my volume down, bro.
Yo, just Turn the volume down. I done had people. You talking about people reach out to you about DJ, and they be like, "Yo, whose ring doorbell be going off on the live?" And I be like, "I promise I turn mine off. And if there's that much activity at my door, I need to go check that out."
Man, it's so crazy, bro, because it's like I don't even hear it. I'm places and I'm
Yeah.
just so used to it. I'm just so used to it. It's crazy. Oh, we
Y'all
got
tell
DJ.
Mark J. Ron C in the building.
Yeah, Ron C.
DJ Kim.
What up? What up? What up? Man, I
What's
hope y'all
going
got
on?
y'all drinks, man. We about to dig. We about to dig
Oh
deep.
man.
Get your shovel, and get your drink.
Mark J got something planned.
Not really though. But let's dig, man. Let's start digging.
Yeah.
If y'all here, please, like Hammer said, please just share the live. Do us a favor. Just share the live. Share the live.
I feel like everybody that's ever come through the doors of DJ's Talk, man, has gotten something beneficial, whether it's just us joking around about topics, whether we talking about pricing or how to carry yourself at events, music, like whatever it is. I feel like there's something beneficial to gain. And with that being said, pay the cover. Pay the cover. It ain't like it's $5 or $10 yet.
Ooh, I like that. I caught it.
Hey, come on, it's Patreon, bro. Look, everybody should have goals in this thing, Mark J.
We do. We do.
What up, DJ Bomb?
And I'm glad she came on because we're gonna get her comment,
Oh yeah.
her input. So you stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, DJ
Yeah.
Vaughn. If you're a DJ that's on the live, do me a favor, do Hammer a favor. Put your Instagram, put your website, put your Facebook.
Please.
Tag, just put that stuff up there and let's connect, let's network. If you're not following the person that posts, just follow because that's what we do. We network.
All the time.
That's what we do.
DJs support DJs.
I like it.
Come on. It's the hashtag.
And we will be covering some questions that we want DJs to answer. So if you have a question, a topic, we want you to post it early so we can make sure that we get it covered because we have some that we gonna put out there.
Plenty.
And if y'all have something, some input, please post it early so we can make sure that we cover it and get all of the interaction from everybody that's on the live.
Come on. We need it.
Whoa!
I'm paying my cover. My fault, guys. I'm over here paying my cover.
And I'm sitting here. I'm a hypocrite because I have not done my job. So I'm doing mine as well. Sharing it.
Gotta have it. And don't forget, we are also streaming live from YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to the YouTube page, feel free to do that. You'll find it. It's DJ's Talk. It's simple. I shared it. If you follow me, if not, go follow me and share it. Mark says, "Hey, Marcus."
What's up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? DJ Joey Duval, what's popping? What's up, Martina? I see you sharing that Instagram, Ron. I see you. I see you.
The info out here, man. We all should be booked and busy. I like that. They got to know where to find you first.
All right.
Man, I mean, you still sharing. I guess I can get into it. I would ask what you did last week, but you're doing stuff. So I'll start.
Please do, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I think last Thursday we had Bad Thursdays at Vagabond, the feature open mic with a featured artist. It was phenomenal. We had Friday Love last week. Phenomenal. Band was rocking, got the DJ, like the breaks and the after party. So it was great. It was great. What we do after that Friday.
Well, can you explain?
You want to elaborate more? Oh yeah, I would love to. So as I mentioned, it's a featured open mic. So literally it's an open mic. You sign up, you got a list, you got your poets, you got your rappers, you got your singers. You got a live band to play behind whatever it is that you have going on, whether it's your original track or you're doing a cover or, you have a band to accompany you with that. You got great hosts in Bam, Amber, and Doug, the bad, if you will. Every bi-weekly and, first Thursdays they're at Reveille. So shout out to Vagabond Reveille. So literally it's come out. Great place to bring somebody and enjoy some music. You never know who you'll hear. And Richmond got some talent, man. If nothing else, you will discover some talent you did not know existed out here. And if you did, that's where you catch it. So again, shout out Bad Thursday. So that was my Thursday. Friday, had a celebration of life event from about 3 to 8. So as some people would call it a repast, but it was celebration of life. Got the DJ for some good folks. Had a powerful gospel setup in there. Random. Just random. After some line dance. You said what to follow the wobble with? Stomp. Anyway, yeah, you had to be there. But, everything isn't about, just going out and making money and turning people up. Like there's some times where music really heals. And I was thankful to have that opportunity to do that. Saturday, we had Hampton University's homecoming. It was homecoming weekend for Hampton and Norfolk State. So I was out there at HU DJing a tailgate from about 12 to 6.
Do you?
Yeah, it's going on 4 or 5 years, one of the two, for Hampton University in that gig. So, it was phenomenal. What up, T? Mr. T in the building. And then Sunday I had trunk or treat from my church, Wave Church. I told y'all a little bit about it last week. It was open to the public, had a good 1,000 people out there. So it was a great event, get to decorate the trunks and give kids a safe place to go out there and get some candy, and fellowship. So it was good. It was a good weekend, man. It's a good weekend. Gonna have we got one this weekend too. But anyway, before we get there, what you do, man? What you do last weekend?
Man, I need to start writing the stuff down because I feel forget what I
You
do.
acting like I ain't have my calendar right in here, right next to me.
No, the finale of the Showtime at Park RVA, that was great standing
Yeah,
room only. As usual, the finale is always standing room only. So appreciate everyone that came out. And two winners, a singer and a comedian. They got $1,000 a piece just for
ooh,
displaying talent. Easy work. They
all
qualify
right,
1 week, go to the finals, win. They get $1,000.
that's fire.
I'm not sure if you know Remo Mills. He has a whole lot of videos. He's out
Like,
there. He won the comedic,
did he?
yeah, the comedians portion.
Let's go,
Love.
Remo. So let's go, Remo. Yeah, that's my
Oh,
guy.
okay,
We
okay.
used to do jokes and jams together. That's why I was like, yeah, of course I know
Okay.
that man.
Yeah, Remo,
My
he
God,
was in the building, got his little cheese. Love Renee. I'm not sure of her real name. I see her on Instagram. She was on at Apollo not too long ago. She does have some videos that were out there with her on the Apollo stage. She won the singing portion, so congrats
beautiful.
to them. Saturday was a good wedding. It was courtesy of because I was working for my man E,
Oh,
Uncle
nice
E, I call him. It was at the Renaissance.
word.
Great event once you load in.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was about to ask. You know my next question because that's your thing, man. Load in. You
Man,
gonna tell me about some load ins? Let's
bruh.
talk about it.
I'm almost inclined to start pricing based on load in. I mean,
Hey, that,
load in is when you have a lot of stuff and you try to do things solo, or
hmm
even if you're not solo, load ins,
in
with
general.
elevators and bends and twists and through kitchens and all the other good stuff can be challenging, we'll say.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
overall, it was a great, great event.
Okay,
You know, it was
good.
60, about average age 60. It was an alternative what semi like classical, it was good, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%.
You know what I
Sounds like
mean.
a vibe. Sounds like a
Yes,
vibe.
indeed. Yes, indeed. So this week, I know you got something coming up. Talk to me, brother.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's get into it, man. First weekend. If you didn't know, I'm gonna enlighten you to some information. It's Oyster Festival weekend,
Let's do it.
so I'll be down at Urbana for Oyster Festival kickoff on Thursday, a little south of where we are here in Glen Allen and Richmond, off of West Point exit. For those that are local, and for those that ain't, it's a beautiful festival. So I'll be out there DJing on Thursday and Friday. Matter of fact, Friday during the day, 2 to 7, before we get to the warm up at the foundation where I will be with Mark J and a few
With
other
who?
folks, man.
With
Yeah,
who?
Mark J. I get the DJ with
What?
Mark J. DJ's
Oh,
Talk is in the building, man.
hold on,
And
hold on, hold on, hold on. There it is.
It's the DJ's
hey, hey,
podcast
man,
featuring
look,
DJ Hammer and DJ Mark J. Tap in.
Ooh,
they done
I
put
did.
us on the stage. We there, man. So yeah, we'll be turning up on Friday night.
For
It'll
the
be a
first
good
time in a
vibe.
long time.
It's been I
We've been in
couldn't
the
even tell
building a lot, but we have not been on the same stage in
you.
over, yeah, it's been a minute.
I couldn't tell you, but yeah. So we're doing that. We will be doing that to kick off Union's homecoming weekend. Um, so that'll be exciting. And I'm off Saturday for now.
For now.
Once people watch the restream, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm off on Saturday.
You know how I go.
I'm
Uh,
not mad at it. Look,
you-
I am here to tell you public service announcement. Get your rest. Get your rest, DJs. I don't want to bring us down at all, but we are losing some people to health stuff as far as in the DJ community and the music community, people going through health things. So take care of yourself, man. Every weekend don't gotta be every gig. You know what I mean? Like take some rest, get some rest. I know it's hard to do when the money's there and the grind is there and it's always something to do, but I'm a firm believer, get the rest when you can.
Absolutely.
Prayers up and shouts out to those that need it. You know, with that. So yeah, I'm off Saturday. Not sure about Sunday just yet, but how about you, man? What you got coming up?
Well, I want to touch on something that you just said.
Yeah,
Because personally, I know 3 people that have had strokes in the past 2.5 weeks.
yeah.
Personally, and
Likewise.
one of them, and I'm not gonna put a name out there. Y'all might have seen it on Instagram, but I
That's
reached
why I left it.
a fellow
Same.
DJ, and I reached out to him, hey, what you need if you need anything, whatever the case is. But
Likewise.
it's real. It's real in the field, brother. It's real in the field. So if you're not taking care of yourself, none of this stuff matters.
Yeah, and it's very easy to put on the back burner when you're just going. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? 2 gigs, gigs a day, 5 gigs a weekend, anything. You know what I mean? For
right.
back to back weeks, it can catch up to you. So I recommend everybody just take care of yourself, man. I know we love what we do, but you know we definitely love ourselves as well. So
Absolutely.
health is wealth, and it don't matter how much you get paid if you ain't around to use it or have it or give it
That's
to nobody. So
right.
that's my public service announcement. I ain't gonna stay there.
Oh, and this weekend, I
Yes,
have
you.
the honor of sharing the stage with my man DJ Hammer. I
Let's
repeat,
go.
we
Yo,
going back
Mark,
to it.
stop
We going
doing
back.
that.
Hey,
Yo, we're gigging Friday. If y'all didn't know, Friday is what we're talking about. Friday's lit.
and it starts at 6 p.m.
Yes, I believe
Um,
that's correct.
I don't know who's on at 6. I know I'm on at 8 to 10. I got the
Yep.
lemonade sweet tea shift.
I
Um,
mean,
and then Hammer is on from 10 to 12.
yep, that's right.
And then with DJ Lil John is
That's
on from
right.
12 to 2.
That's correct. Yep, he's the
So,
last. He's a close 12-2.
and shout
It's
out to Just Different, DJ Just
yeah,
Different, who basically got us on and said,
it's
y'all
my
come down
dog.
here and share the stage. He does a lot with the foundation, and he told us to come down there and rock with us. And that's exactly what we're doing. Bam.
Root to the good bros. Appreciate you, team.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Saturday, I have a cheering competition. New Kent
You
cheering competition.
DJing or you?
DJing in
Oh, I
between
thought
music,
you was
DJing,
about
and,
to.
you know,
Thought she was about.
Lord,
Mark said he had a cheering
come
contest.
on,
I was like, I thought it was
come on, that
cheer talk.
spirit fans. Come
These are
on,
spirit
man. No, just opening up the res. Well, not open it up because I've done cheering competitions
Yeah,
before, but this one, one thing, and I will say one thing I do like is when a competition is put together properly
mm,
and you can manage it do what you need to do prior to, so it'll be a smooth process, once you're entertaining and then you can, vibe with the kids and stuff like that, instead
yeah,
of everyone coming and giving you music right before, thinking you're supposed to plug your
that's the
iPhone,
one.
all the other good stuff into your system and do that. So they're doing a wonderful job getting the music to me.
Beautiful.
So shout out to them. And I will have some footage.
Oh yeah, come on.
I'll have footage. I'm delayed on my footage too. Y'all see videos just coming out that's delayed because dude, it's a lot of work doing all this stuff. It's a whole lot of work. So I am delayed personally.
Yeah,
Mm.
take that comment down.
Which one?
I don't know the one
Oh,
is up.
yeah. The one that's been up there for like 2 minutes. That one.
I got your back. It don't matter. Look, they getting behind the scenes. We still on new platforms.
Okay. Okay.
But no, I like that. Matter of fact, talking about music and getting music early portion of that, man. Like
Mhm.
I deal with it a little bit at open mics because a lot of people don't know what they're doing and think that it's more of a plug and play job where I can give you this flash drive and you can plug it in and it just be there kind of thing. But don't account for the fact that they're on the way to the stage or it's their turn to be up. Like everything can be done in advance. I feel. I don't know. How does chat feel? Chat feel like there's other things. Like what's the process? You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like having music in advance is ideal, or do you feel like being able to pair it with the person as you see them works out better? Because you could get a whole bunch of emails from various people and not know who they are, right? Like with the cheer competition, it could be
Mhm.
multiple groups and not labeled correctly, and you just have file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, and then not know who goes to which. So I mean, I don't know. I'm a firm believer in advance. Like I would love to have music in advance of anything that I'm doing, to be completely honest with you.
To be prepared is golden.
Okay.
To be proactive is golden.
Fair.
We are prepared for the worst, but why not be proactive, make it happen, and everyone is happy at the end of the day.
I don't disagree with you, sir.
You know, it's all love. Beforehand,
I heard you, Bob.
let me put this comment up here, DJ. Let me see. Before, no way, looking crazy. Something go okay. Well, something still can go left, but
Of course.
it it's less likely to go left if you are prepared.
If I got it. Yeah.
If you got it. And that goes for private events too. Private events too. Private events too.
Oh yeah. It doesn't have to be every single song that you want, but it helps if I have something to go off of to build and curate a vibe that you would like to have, whether it's the vibe for your guests or songs that you'd like to hear. It'll allow me to build a crate, so to speak, to service that. But if I don't get it in advance, like, what you want me to do? Kind of just field request, and then I got to find out if they got Wi-Fi and use my hotspot data. I'm kidding. I got unlimited data. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe we don't got signal for that. DJs got phone bills too.
But I want to let's start digging, man. Let's start digging
Yeah.
into. Yeah, you know, we decided we're gonna have a Q&A. We just gonna have a vibe session, a Q&A right here because we mostly
Okay.
have DJs. We are the special guest this week. DJ Hammer, he's the man.
Hey, Mark
DJ Mark,
J,
we in the
Easton's
building.
favorite
We in the building.
special guest, live and direct. Ask that man all the questions. Play that. What up?
Hey, I'm glad he's on here. I'm glad. Now, what we gonna dig into the first thing I want to touch. We did
Awesome.
post on DJ's Talk. You know, hey, what y'all want to talk about? And this comment right here grabbed my attention.
Mm,
That's from DJ Bomb,
yep.
and she said, "Well, did it copy female DJs and why?"
Yeah, female DJs and why is there bias in the DJ community is what I'm assuming the question is.
Mm-hmm.
You feel free to tackle. I mean,
Well,
jump
I
in,
mean,
man.
I want to know what people think. I like female
So,
DJs, and they are on the rise. They are on the rise. I'm seeing more and more female
rise.
DJs out there.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think there's a bias towards female DJs?
Um, do we are we saying when we say towards, are we saying like that they don't have access to the work that we are speaking to as DJs, or is it like biased in reference to not meeting stand like what are we I guess what's the question, I guess is my thing, because in my experience, pretty decent female DJs that can DJ with any of the guys for real, for the most part. I mean, same with guys in the community. Like everybody's not a DJ. I'm not going to sit here and say just all the females are great DJs. And like no, that's not true. But there are great DJs that are female and male. Had the pleasure of meeting DJ Spinderella and DJing with her last year, 2 years ago. Like there's been female DJs, is what I'm saying.
And while Bomb is on here, Bomb, elaborate on the
Yeah,
question.
please, please
Elaborate
feel
on that
free.
because that was yours. So, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, you're good. That was pretty much the end of my statement. Like I don't see the bias because obviously I'm out here doing my thing as well. I've heard about it, you know what I mean? I've heard from female DJs that I've talked with and had conversations with how they feel about some of the interactions that they've had, but not recently. I'm sure it exists. I'm not negating that, but I would be curious and open to hearing like what exactly that entails, like what you're experiencing, you know what I mean? See
Yeah,
if there's something we could brainstorm or come up with that may change that.
yeah. Was hoping she would post something, but no, I disagree, man. Because I mean, when you look at the caliber of DJs, the female DJs that I've seen, that
Hmm.
I mean, for real, a lot of them mixing and transitioning better than some guys that I know.
Literally.
You know, and y'all know how I feel about female DJs. I think they're more marketable if they've got everything together than the male DJs because we are such in a great quantity of us. This is out there, and female DJs they can touch a lot of different areas that we can't, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kinda weird. It's like, no, I'm kidding, but yeah, that's the response there. She said, but the level of work we get, or by the level of work we get, we're overlooked in my community. I've seen a lot of ladies' nights with male DJs. I have as well. As a theme, right? I
Right.
get it.
That's the thing.
I get it. Like I understand it, but I understand her perspective of why wouldn't you have a lady to DJ ladies' night? You know what I mean? Like I get how that would make sense.
Well, this is my challenge to DJ Bomb. Ask why.
Yeah, ask them.
Just
Like
ask.
ask the owner, ask the promoter. Like
I think K Monte and
Destiny.
Destiny, DJ Destiny, they have
Hmm.
a female theme going on, a female host, a female DJ.
Yep.
Great theme. If you get it into the right venue and kind of push it and keep it going. But just like yeah, ladies night is just a thing.
Yeah,
That's just a thing. But it is hot if you have a lady DJ. That does, I
that'd be a
think.
dope flip. Yeah, it'd be a dope flip.
I like it. I like
I
it.
mean, yeah,
But
I can
now
see that.
now two to to cross that,
Yeah.
you gotta put in that work. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
if y'all gonna be equal, be equal. Put in equal work. And like I said, go ask the question. If you want to know,
I agree
ask.
with that.
You know. And then you take it to the level that you need to take it to over and beyond. Hopefully, the male DJs that you see DJing the ladies' night, you get
Embrace
in there,
that.
you're a lady, and
Yeah.
bam, just, boom, punch them. It's,
But like you said, I think that's a lot of it. Like the you got to communicate that, and even if you are communicating it, you still got to deal with the barriers that are the people that are already, in those spaces, and their openness or lack thereof to embrace you to come in and do that. And if not, kick the door down. Like I say, man, like I know you know very well, bomb. You do it. You know what I mean? You do it. Oh,
let me see.
DJ battles. I have a different perspective, bomb. A lot of the DJ battles that I've seen are mostly females. At least balanced. I won't say majority. As far as the pay thing, I can't speak on that, but I feel you. I can see where that could be an issue. Do we? My thing is, fuck it. Excuse me. Do we think it's just because of gender?
Thank you.
Because I don't know of a way to deduce that that's the case. Outside of doing a DJ battle where you're side by side and battling for compensation or the right to have that rate. You know what I mean? Like outside of that, I think it's just kind of finding your own venue, like not your own venue, finding the right venue and the right person to work with you that accepts your pricing to build off of. Like anywhere that's not accepting that that's your number, it's obviously you don't need to be there. And I know that's easier said than done, and it's definitely a process. What up, B Sounds? But I say keep kicking at it. Keep kicking at it. And if that ain't the room for you, what I'm saying? Find a room that is really willing to embrace that because I see you be on live. Like I see you when you're doing your thing. You do your thing. Like we talked about it when it comes to the enthusiasm behind DJing. Like I see that. So go get your number. Go get your number. Somebody is willing to pay that.
That's sensitive. Now, this is not just to you, Bomb. This is to all female DJs. There's an offer and there's an acceptance.
Mm,
So if they can offer whatever they want to, but if you accept that, then that's the lane you're putting yourself in,
that's
and
good.
you're accepting that. And then again, like if that's the beginning of your relationship, that's where they're gonna put you. Say for instance, you price it at 500, just throwing that number out there,
Yeah.
they know that's what you think your value is, and you just have to prove that value, and that's your starting point. So a raise is 525 to 550, opposed to you started at 350 and a raise is 375, 400. You still in the club at 4 hours, and you still unsatisfied with what you're doing for those particular hours. So
On it.
it's something to take a look at personally. But people are paying for quality work, and,
Yes.
the people, yeah, they're paying quality clients are paying quality money for quality service.
Service. That's it. Boom. That's
You
good.
know, my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that, and I think we all know that it's way more than just playing music. As we know, as DJs, like personality is important. The ability to possibly or potentially have to MC is important. Like there's things that go into the amount that people get paid out here, and that's why I do believe that people make the distinction between DJs and entertainers. Like I think that there's a spoken point of that as at least of recent. You know what I mean? When there's people speaking on that because there is a difference. I feel.
I like that. Real. Bam. Real time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, like I feel that. That's real. So yeah, keep grinding at that. Cause again, somebody out there is looking for exactly what you have to offer and is willing to pay you double what you're asking. I'm a firm believer of that because it's happened to me.
they call you, they calling you for a reason.
Yeah. And if they not calling you, they just probably don't know you yet.
There it is. If anybody else has anything to throw on top of that, because we talking and we giving our perspectives,
We just
and we
rocking.
like to be interactive. So y'all put y'all's comments in there. The comment is, she thinks that females get there's a
Bias. Yeah.
bias towards female DJs, whether it's work or whether it's compensation. What do you guys think? What do you ladies think? See, forgot
Yeah.
about that. We
Definitely ladies. He's talking about guys. That was Mark J.
blame it on me.
They don't care what we had to say, man.
Yeah,
No,
they
I'm
don't
kidding.
care,
I'm
man.
joking.
They
I'm
don't
joking.
care. That,
What's
oh, oh,
going on?
now this is one. I'm gonna copy and paste this one
We got
because of a most recent experience that I will share. But and I'm posting this under the DJ Mark J. How do it's coming? It's coming. It's coming. It's
you
coming.
good.
How do you handle complaints or bad
Ooh.
reviews? And I want y'all to start. Y'all start throwing y'all's
Yeah,
comments.
y'all do it. Yeah, go first.
How do y'all, as DJs or as business people, business women, businessmen, how do you guys handle a bad review or a dissatisfied customer as a service provider or as a DJ? Of course, DJ, yeah, but then again, this can apply to
Any
whomever.
business, literally. Yeah.
All right, what's up, Steve? I see you,
Mm.
and he's throwing
That's
back
back to the
to
previous. Yeah.
have a few corporate events ask for female DJs and I give them a price, and that's exact the same as I would do a male. Okay, never thought
Mm-hmm.
about being different. Now, and
Seems
of
good.
course that's through Blend Masters, so
Of course. Shout out Blend
that's the
Masters.
brand, absolutely. But they have female DJs on hand. But
There we go.
shoot, DJ, come, just give you what you want.
Yeah, literally. You want a DJ? I'm gonna give you a DJ. Right. And there's definitely some events that are looking for female DJs, like women empowerment events. Anything, you know what I'm saying? I've seen various events where women have been requested to DJ outside of men.
Right.
And again, shout out the women DJs that are doing their thing, you know what I mean? But I see a few responses to our next question about the complaints or bad reviews.
Mhm.
And I like that response, Earl. Depends on the complaint and the source. Like it could just be a disgruntled ex or something. You know what I mean? Like he did my party and I hated it and he spit at me. Like it'd be random, but like I think a bad review is a bad review. Sometimes I don't think it matters to the person that is looking at it. I think personally about like bad feedback. I try to take it as a challenge. I don't take a lot of it personal because based on what I'm doing the best of my ability and what I see as to be the best product that I can place forward. You know what I mean? Outside of that, if there's something that people are asking of me that I'm not able to provide, that's a different story. I don't think I've had too many of those instances, but again, everything's not perfect. I've had some instances where power goes out. You know what I mean? And they think it's you, like the power in the building shorts, and they're like, oh boo, like no music, like you know what I'm saying, that things happen, and that can turn into a poor review. You know what I mean? But I like also what Eric just finished up with is setting the expectation up front, like having that initial expectation of this is what I'm providing, like this is the itinerary, this is how it should flow. Prevents a lot of that. Obviously, day of changes can mess anybody up and they happen more than they should. But again, you can't account for every single individual person that's at a party. So you're talking to one or two people that may be your planner or the person throwing the event or your promoters of how they want it to flow, or the owner of the theme, and that's one perspective. You're not accounting for all your guests coming from different backgrounds and having different tastes in music, having a horrible time. Like I've had a night where you ain't play enough New York stuff, bro. You whack, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know you were from New
So
York.
you right.
Yeah, like my bad. Like that's on me, man. Like my fault. Like nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Nah, you never gonna like my fault. Yeah, it's love. Like I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. I can do it right now. You
Oh,
try to make it right, but like again, you can't please everybody in the service game. And I'm speaking generally, not just DJing, not just promoting, not just club owning and restaurants. Like it's hard to please everybody at a
80-20.
single event. Theme events are one thing. Like, all right, you got a quinceanera, you should be able to please everybody, my dog. Like, it's a thing. Like, you have a box of music in which you're able to play. But outside of that, like, you do your best.
Eighty
What
20,
up,
bro.
Pearl?
80
80
20.
20.
80-20. 80% of the people, I've said it before, 80% of the people should be satisfied. There's that 20% that they have something totally different going on. They have a different agenda other than yours, and they
Yes.
won't find a reason. Now, I asked that. What's up, DJ Daryl? I asked that question because of a most recent experience. This is what I don't like:
Oh,
a legitimate complaint about service is good, and it can only help us get better as
yeah.
DJs and service providers.
What up,
But
Daryl?
just like he said, it has to be set up properly. And if the day of, if you don't have accountability for the things that you have done based on what's been set up, you can't complain about it.
That's good.
I'll give you an example. 3 hour party.
Yep.
It started an hour and a half late. They still had to eat.
Gosh. Yeah, you had an hour.
Try less because the
45?
last 30 minutes is when, and it wasn't my part. It was a DJ that I sent out, and a
Okay.
DJ that gets like rave reviews. So I know it wasn't, and based on my
Good deed.
outside analysis, you know, and they threatened me, what I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Okay, do what you need to do as a consumer. You have that right. However, assume accountability for not setting up the event correctly, or if you are the birthday person and you're still there at 4:15 and you're not dressed, you have to go back home and come back. Don't put that on my DJ. You
That's
know,
good.
you know.
Because there are a lot of outfit changes.
Right. And but customer service, number one, and I do stress that. So number one, I try to please every customer. And still, hey, what can I do to make it right?
Of
And
course.
some people there is no make it right. But I don't like, this is one thing I don't like about people on social media. They're so quick to give you the bad review,
Come on.
but we have to beg you for the good review. We have to beg you. I send an email after every event. I send an email out to all my vendors and all my people. And
It's
how
a
many
nugget.
reviews do I get? I probably get like one.
Yeah.
But hey, you this, you did that, y'all was just put it on Google. Make my percentage so that bad review ain't gonna matter. So
I
I'll be
mean,
at 1% if I got 100 reviews.
like, is that one person that had a bad event? It was them.
Hey, come
Yeah.
on.
No, I agree. Look, it's all a part of process, in my opinion. To wrap it up, like we understand that you take them through that process from the beginning in that first initial consult call to the end of me saying, "Hey, how was your event? Did you enjoy it? Do you mind leaving a review?" Like that's the end of the process for me. Not just the event and when that time frame runs out. I hear you, 95.5.
That's good. That's good. I like that. That's good.
Hey, it
But
never ends.
yeah, but look, don't be afraid. And this is for my consumers that are actually looking at this. I don't care whether it's right now or whether it's the
The
restraint.
yeah,
Don't be afraid to tell someone you did a great job and put it out there. Granted, if they need improvement and they have not done you right service wise,
yep.
that out there because that's what reviews are for. But do not be afraid to tell people, hey, you know what? You did a great job. Let me put a review. Good job. Take 5 seconds. And that kind of helps us as business owners,
Yeah,
you know, when people look at
create recreate business, and if you had a great experience, I'm not saying go out here and just leave a review just because we're out here working and we're servicing if it wasn't good. Like if there were literal things that, oh, he forgot my name when he introduced me, like we understand, like everybody's not perfect. I will sit here and be the first person to tell you they lined up out of order and I played, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the intro song was different. That happens. And if it hasn't happened to you yet,
Yes.
maybe you ain't done enough weddings. But again, things happen. Things do occur. So, I mean, shout out to those leaving 5-star reviews. I appreciate you. Shout out to those leaving reviews at all because I
There
think
it
any
is.
review is improvement.
Right.
Whether it is a 5-star or it's a 4, and there's one thing you could do better. I think that comes with the process.
1000%.
Ooh, come on, E. Talk about food, my language. Come on.
You hit it. You go. You tackle this one.
Look, no, I'm gonna just read it. Look, Eric said, "What's your opinion on vendor meals at events?" Vendor meals. So, like, I don't know. It has to be private because I don't think clubs do vendor meals no more. They might. You might get some tenders or something. No, but I look. Call me fat. Call me fat kid. It's in the contract. Hey, if y'all serving food, I need food. It's in
I think,
writing.
okay, now ease on here. I'm thinking because they always have food, but some venues
Oh
use
yeah,
the vendor meal, so they
you gonna
eat
get that
filet, they
sandwich.
eat salmon, and they give you a box with with plastic wrapped around the sandwich. It might be cut in half. It might not. It might have cheese on it. It might not have cheese on it. You may have a bag of chips,
Good
whatever the
grief.
case is. But they eating filet mignon while you get the vendor meal.
Hmm.
I hope that's what he's talking about because that, based on my experience, that
It's a letdown. It's a letdown. If you smell the food the entire time you doing cocktail, you smell it the entire time you doing intros, and they be like, "Hey, your vendor meal's upstairs," and you got the Swan Man box.
right, right.
It's a kid cuisine TV dinner.
It that's yeah, that's
It does affect us. I think yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, box meal is crazy in my opinion. I understand that plates cost, but I think that so does having us as DJs. You know what I mean? I think we deserve hot food after bringing in all your stuff in the heat and standing out in the ceremony in the heat and making sure everything goes well and introducing it. We can get some nice food, sandwich. I'm not knocking it. Look, I'm grateful for anything. I've had events where they ain't had no vendor meals. So anybody that is preparing a vendor meal for your vendors, I'm grateful. However, can
this
we
what
get a microwave? Like, hey,
look, this what trips me out, bro. The higher end venues are the ones that give you the box meals.
mm-hmm.
You can have the average venues. Okay, let's say let's put in the stars. The 5-star venues will give you a box meal, vendor meal, and
Yes.
3 stars will let you eat exactly what
Yeah, come
everyone
on.
else is eating.
Hop in line.
Now, on the flip side, get in good with the people that are serving.
There it is.
Get
Look,
in,
you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
get in good with them. Hey, bruh, I'm the DJ, and I had to do that this weekend. So
They'd
and
be like, "Hey, man, what you eat? Like, what you like? Everything, all of it,
no.
anything that's over there."
Yeah, you get the plate. You got the plate when the food come out for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. They'd be like, "No, I
So,
got you." Like again, back to the communication portion. Like,
mm,
if you're not talking to the vendors, which you should be to network and get put on to other events anyway, just
mm,
a side note,
mm,
you could probably get some food out of that.
mm.
In the now, like not the later in the referral process, but like they'll bring you some food. Like,
Yeah, rub shoulders with the right people.
come on,
Rub shoulders with the
that's
right people.
Wizzy. Shout out Wizzy, boy.
You're terrible. But you know what? I want him to define a hood wedding. Define it.
Oh, we can. That's a good segue.
Define a hood wedding. You know, define it because people look at it different. Yeah, if they paying the money I need, it ain't a hood wedding.
Ooh, elaborate.
I'm just saying.
I like it.
The right expectation is set. If you set everything, well, I don't know. A lot of it is your professionalism at the beginning of the
Yes.
process starting, and you can kind of tell which direction it's gonna go in. But it's up to you as a professional to say, hey, you know what, I'm advertising for these people, blah blah blah, because you don't want.
That's good.
But one thing I don't like is playing a whole lot of cursing and sticking in here, sticking in there at weddings. Because everyone, if you
Period.
had a wedding of 200 people plus, you're advertising yourself for those 200 people, and you don't want that to be your standard of service.
Yes, sir.
You don't want, and they always the DJ. Hey, the DJ he regulates everything. No, I don't, because they say they wanted this hood.
But they don't know that.
They do,
They
man.
don't know that process. They don't know that part of it. They don't know that we have consult calls with the bride and groom or the people throwing the birthday, and they were like, "Hey, don't play no clean music. What's wrong with you? Like we're grown." And I'm like, "Yeah, I get that. You're right. Yeah, we are grown. Yeah, yeah."
We
It's
look
like
at you different.
clean. Like, but again, who are you playing for? I guess at the end of the day, I think number one, it should be the person that books you. And then number two, I believe that it is for the guest that could potentially book you after that.
Right.
And then third and beyond that are the people who are drunk coming up to you asking for songs and stuff like that, or they're willing to pay you for a request, like everybody else. But I think for private gigs, it goes the person who booked you, and then, you know, go from there.
And if there are any wedding coordinators, any venue owners, event
Oh,
planners
well,
out there, I have to say this. Please stop feeding your DJ last. Please stop it.
that's
It,
good.
it just doesn't make sense. And I
That's
think
good.
I need to start putting that in my initial consultation. If you
Write
feed
it
me
down.
last, y'all are ready to do the toast, the cake cutting, whatever it is, and you have me eating because you just gave me your food.
Great.
We need to eat.
It's common sense.
Dude, but I'm telling you,
It's just a lot of stuff goes on during that day that makes it not. I agree with you. Because they're
bruh.
like, head table, head table. You're not eating before the bride and groom. Absolutely not.
It's
But
like,
after that, like,
dude, y'all, yeah, they got to do better, bro. They got to do better.
mm,
They got to do better. And sometimes I'd rather not eat at all if you give me my plate when, okay, it's time to do this, but you just gave me my food 30 seconds ago.
yeah,
And everybody else has eaten already. Look, I don't think people understand how instrumental we are to a private event,
everything.
especially a wedding. Just
Hmm.
throwing that out there.
Yes.
Holler if you hear me. Holler if you hear me.
Hey, they hollering. They hollering. Wizzy said put him on the video so he can explain.
You know what? Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna get him on here
Look,
because
is the guest list open tonight?
the get. Hey, if you want to pop in
The
here,
guest
pop
list is
in,
always open.
pop
It's DJ's
in,
Talk, man.
pop
Again, 8 p.m.
in.
If you're just checking in, it's DJ's Talk. You know we get up here every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Talk everything DJ. This week we Q&A, man. It's on y'all. All the
And
questions you've asked all week. Some that you're asking right now. I saw a question a little bit earlier. Let me scroll up since I can't click. Mark J don't give me privileges no more.
it's the
Um, let's
well,
see. There it is. Boz asked before we get to what we're doing with Wizzy. Do you all take breaks during a 4 hour plus event? Like put on a mix for 15 to 20 minutes? Her answer was no, I don't. I play from start time till the brooms come out. I am in agreement, actually. I don't take too many breaks. And if we're considering like playing music during cocktail or dinner or break, then yes, I take a break. But outside of that, I'm pretty much just up there the entire time because I kind of feel like that's my job. Unless I've added it in my contract that I'm going to take a 15 to 20-minute break and put on a mix or something like that. I think they're paying us to be present, or else they could just put on a mix. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't use the bathroom. I'm not saying any of that stuff. Don't pee yourself in the booth. Like that's not commendable. Like I'm just saying, like I like the time frame that they booked me for, and I mean I expect to be compensated for that time frame. So therefore, like they say about corporate, like you can't be ishing on the job. Like you can't just be in the bathroom the whole time if you're getting paid to be there. So yeah, no, I feel that. I'm not saying don't take a break. Again, do your thing.
take your break before you start playing.
I mean, look, some people need more than the one break in 4 hours. I mean,
As a DJ, I had somebody tell me they were surprised. They always see me behind the DJ booth.
hmm
'Cause I don't know anything different. I'm here for 4 hours. You gonna see me back there for 4 hours unless I go grab some chicken wing or grab a drink,
that's
whatever.
what I was about to say.
That's
Yeah,
it
like,
though. But that's not a break. That's just a. I'm
that's, yeah, I'm
trying to give me a little bit of that.
trying to be like y'all.
That's all that is.
But I mean, it exists. I'm not against it. I've had some people tell me I need to take a break. Like, hey, go get you something to eat. Like it just depends on where you're at. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Oh boy, that's yeah. Okay, well, wobble on.
Get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see,
Wait
man.
on, wobbling with the people, wobbling with the people. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
So yeah, there was a song on there. I don't think we added it yet. What was it? He's asking about what your go-to song is if you need to use the restroom.
okay, I got you. That came through
I think Lionel, maybe.
DJ LON.
LON. Got it. Okay. Shout out LON.
He says, and I'm about to post that up
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna wait for you to do that. I didn't mean to jump into it. It felt like it was a good segue. We were talking about breaks.
There we go. All right. He says,
Let's see.
what is your go-to song if you need to use the restroom and no mixes allowed?
You know, click it.
He must be talking about doing number 2.
I mean, not even. I mean, look, it depends on where the bathroom at.
Okay, you know what? Respect.
It depends on who's in the bathroom. Maybe there's one stall. Like, I don't know. You be out on these farms and stuff for weddings, and they got the one porta potty, man. That's funny. My go-to depends on the crowd. I like that. That's a safe one. That's a safe one. Let's think. You ain't got one, Mark? I know you got one.
Hey, I'm telling you, I always locate the bathrooms prior to any event. If it's
That's
close,
a good
I know
point.
I'm good. If it's if it's one of those venues where the bathroom was on the other side, then hopefully the song, you put a song on, it's like 5-6 minutes. Boom. You should be fit enough to get there.
Intro and outro.
Intro and outro. They
Okay,
got a
I'm just making sure.
long song loading.
Yo, so nobody. What else? Security.
Hey, hold up. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop it right here because the
Okay,
drop I
pause.
played at the beginning of and I'm gonna play it again.
It's the DJ's Talk podcast featuring DJ Hammer and DJ Marc J. Tap in.
Now, who I have posted, my man JD Gonzalez.
Yeah.
and I'll post the link to his. Matter of fact, JD, put your link in the comments because that's why I get y'all hear my drops all the time.
Get out.
I get the majority of my drops right there. So number one, thank you for checking in, my brother.
Hey.
He does all my drops. Does an awesome job. He does lives. He does specials. He
Yeah.
got like crazy drops. Y'all hear him all the time. Y'all know what time it is.
No, it's a wrap. I got a note now. I finally took some notes. Got you.
Throw that joint up in there.
DJDropShop.com.
Yes, indeed. There it is. There it is. That's my man. I've been dealing with him for a long time. Pre-COVID, post-COVID. Every time he's up, now I forget sometimes. You know what? I might need some drops, but when he goes live, I just throw money at him just because I want to support because he's been doing me right. So appreciate you, my brother, for checking in.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got some notes now. There we go. Come on.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Well, you didn't tell me a song. You never gave me a song for when you run to the bathroom.
Me, it depends on where I'm at. I just make sure it's long. Got an intro, got an outro. I mix it in, I run.
All right. All right, man. So if it's a white event,
I mean,
since we gotta do
you know
this.
what? For real. Now, depending on where you are, you put the margarina on, you got about 7 minutes.
Facts.
You got about
Fact.
7 minutes, and they
That is a fact.
engaged and they doing whatever it is that they do. But the margarina will carry you through a whole lot.
This is a real statement. All right. I just needed a song. Like y'all is giving me the it depends. I know it depends. We all know it depends. You gotta read your crowd. But if you had a song that you had to choose in the moment,
In the moment,
JD is absolutely right about that. That's funny though. He's talking about hitting the duration filter thing at the top and choosing the longest one.
right?
Nah, man. Like, I mean, what the Cotton Eye Joe pretty long.
That's long.
Biker Shuffle super long.
Biker shuffle is too long.
What you mean too long? I'm using the bathroom.
No, well, okay, okay.
All right, it's 6 minutes. Like the non-extended version of the Biker Shuffle is 6 minutes and 17 seconds.
This is my problem with the biker shuffle because the first 2 verses you can mix in and out, but that last verse is it's like he's just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and you're trying to mix a song, but he's still talking. Trying to mix a song, he's still talking. I have to do something creative to get out of the biker shuffle,
Ooh.
or I cut it off at the second hook.
Yeah, I mean, again, 6 minutes and 27 seconds is way long enough for me to go to the bathroom real quick. Y'all talk about 6 minutes. The Macarena is technically only 4:12 without the intro.
I must
So
have
4 minutes is good.
an extended version, bro, because my margarita is long, and it be
It's
dum, dum,
4:39.
dum, 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 dum.
Eh,
That's just me. That's
Hey,
just
no, that's you real. Look, 4 minutes, 4:29, 4:39. That's a good time. What we got, Sean?
keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Sean Miner, top contributor. I see you with the name tags. That's my guy.
All right, let me see. All right, okay. DJ Showtime. What's up, player? Um, Backup plans. That's great. Backup plans for sound, laptop, transportation, at an event. It says well, I head into an event, but at an event.
Yeah, what's your backup plans?
What is your backup plan? What is your backup
Give him a
plan?
minute.
Transportation. That's a tough one. I don't know. If you got backup transportation and you a DJ out here, you let me know because
I'm gonna let you know right now.
whew, if my car break down,
U-Haul.
yeah.
That's it.
My backup plan is to hope DJ Hammer's not booked that day.
Hey,
Like,
I
bro,
would be look. I'd be lying if I ain't get up out of the like I ain't had no gig. I got you. I know you're on the side of the road. I'm gonna pull up. I'll be there. I got you. Not with you, but like I've done it. Yeah, people have called on me like that before.
yeah,
But again, that's part of the community portion. It ain't just me. I'm sure there's plenty of people that would drop if they ain't had nothing going on to assist. Like just from an understanding point. Like we go through it. Like we out here, we all do the same thing, and we know if our car go down, what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna call.
right.
You got a person.
Or a couple
You
of
got you got some people that you thinking about calling in that moment. I'd like to believe. If not, go to the DJ's talk page and just post a comment real quick.
you gotta hope somebody's willing to pull up on you.
Hey man, if not, AAA do it.
Yeah. This is to all professional DJs, bro. If you
Yeah,
do this professionally, have a backup plan.
so
Have
you're
a
back.
plan B. Be prepared for the unexpected. Be prepared for something to go wrong because it will. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if it's a speaker. Have an extra speaker. If you have a laptop, me personally, I have a backup laptop, but
me as well.
my issue is updating it all the time. Now, with the internet, can I get what I need quickly? Absolutely, because it has a good base on it. But my
Yeah,
issue is I don't update it like I need to. But a backup laptop, backup speakers,
that's why you got backup hard drive.
a backup hard
Yeah,
drive.
that's why you have it, because my backup laptop ain't got the music I need.
I suppose your computer crashes.
I got one of them. I got a MacBook 2012.
Bam.
2012 MacBook Pro. I got backup controller, the little mix go joint with the 4 launch pad. Yeah. Shout out Steve. Put me on the little hookup.
There it is. There it is. And you
Ah
got to
man,
stay network. Good people will save good people.
it's a fact, man. Like what can you do? Look, like I said, every day ain't about working. It's what you can do in the days where you're not. I mean, somebody calling me, can I show up and be there for somebody that and just let it come back around? You know what I mean? It's not always about what I can get from it.
Right.
Would I expect that or want that if I was in that situation? That's kind of just what I believe personally, not just as a DJ, but in life.
Right.
If you're willing to go out of your way to help some people, I think that it comes back. Maybe not from that person specifically, but it comes back.
You-
But
you- that's one thing I like about social media because you can tell somebody's body of work. Because number one, everybody know I mess with a lot of the DJs, but
yeah,
it's not just DJs. It's like I want
equal,
everybody to win, whether you a DJ, whether you a person in the street, whether you a current, a ex, a friend, a foe. I want everybody to win.
all of you.
Just stay blessed. And do what you do.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be a blessing, man. That's kind of how I live my life, bro. That's the smallest way I can put it. Two setups, man. Look,
Two,
I agree.
but
I agree. It's
are you
just
are you
how do
playing
you
two setups to
transport it?
every event? Right. You
I
exactly.
like you know me. You know what I'm in, man. Like I barely got enough for backup stuff, but like I think that I'll say that I think you should have something of an alternative. Not a full setup. I think there's certain things that you can do an event with, like say let's see, your laptop goes down. Like you have a backup phone or something that can play music. Like do you have your aux cable? Because if your controller goes down, that's not the end of your DJ thing, contrary to popular belief. Like there's apps obviously now that you can DJ on. Like there's other ways to make music happen, is what I'll say.
Yep.
But again, this is DJ's talk, so what I'm saying is have a backup. Have a backup. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you always have to have it, but there has been a time where I did not have my backup laptop. I thought everything was fine because I had my laptop that was brand new. And what would go wrong with a brand new laptop except for your bag falling off of a table and cracking the screen? And I was an hour and a half away. Shout out to significant others. Love you, babe, because she ran my laptop up there. So again, if you don't have somebody in place to look out for you when you're going through these things, granted it be brand new equipment, things happen. We're talking about the technology and digital age. Like something can happen, and there may not be any reason for it. So be prepared.
As a professional, be prepared.
Prepared.
Hands down. And back, yeah, I got a backup system, but it's in my garage. So
Yeah, it'll be right here, and with the backup car that I need somebody to back up drive to me because it wasn't fitting in the whip.
if you have a backup, if a speaker goes, you got a backup speaker, you're good. If your mixer goes out, plug directly into your speakers.
Yep.
If your controller goes out, plug into your phone. Make
Yep.
it do what you know. So
That's what I
those
got.
things,
Those
but
things. Yep.
that's those things are important. Those things are very very important. So I'm glad you said that because I'm
That's
like, if you
real,
carrying
man. Like
two systems on your in your truck, it,
I'm not gonna sit here and act like my stuff ain't went out, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Steve. Exactly.
oh, yeah, there it
Exactly that.
is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And as a professional, do it so nobody knows the difference.
That's real.
Because how
That's
many people
important.
you know DJ off of laptops, DJ off of phones, DJ off of just computers? As long as you're entertaining and they don't know
Yes.
the difference, what we
Yes.
talking about? What we
Yes.
talking about?
Shout out my virtual DJ users, cause that's what I came from. Before the controllers, before the platters, mouse and keyboard, hot cues, mouse scratching. Look, and you could rock a party like that for way less than what it costs to buy two QSCs and turntables. But again, we're talking about the business side and not just the hobby side. Like we all get it. We all understand. Come on, exactly, Boz. Man, see, look, people get it. Look, y'all know where we came from. Don't forget where you came from.
Man, this is funny, bro. This is I'm
It's
enjoying.
gotta be. It's Q and
This
A,
is funny.
man.
This is funny. Let me see what other questions do we have
Oh,
up
you
here?
know, he left mine all the way
No, I
late.
didn't. No, I didn't. I was trying. You know what? Can
We got to because I know y'all done seen this post, and I told Mark when he said that we was gonna do Q and A that I needed to talk about this with y'all, and not even just y'all. I mean, I feel like DJs feel a specific way about it, but I also don't know how party goers feel about this topic.
don't say it yet. I'm getting it up there.
Oh
I'm
no,
working.
you're good. Oh, this is my stall intro. You hear me?
Okay, there it is.
Look,
Oh,
it's like
man.
because I mean, there's people that go out every week, and there's people that just show up to the weddings they're invited to. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is everybody's amount of hearing a song can be different. Look, it's Lil Me. Come on.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Hey, do your thing, man. No, it's cool. It's cool.
Hold
We
on.
getting there. We getting there. It's cool. I'm stalling for the question.
There
You
we
almost
go.
come on.
We in there.
We click on that. Yeah. All right. What it say? All right. I'm gonna read it too. All right. It's quote it's X format. So we're gonna start with the bottom when it says, "Black people, can we retire Tevin Campbell? Can we talk, please?" So I want to start there. We'll get to the second part of that. So, do you feel like we need to retire that song specifically, and then I'll widen it open to what songs we feel need to be retired? quote unquote. Because I agree with you, Wizzy. I don't know what people be talking about, but I also think that it just be people who go out every weekend and listen to the same folks and hear the same music or go to different folks in the area. Foot, what's up, man? You know, I gotta stop what I'm saying every time. Foot popping, man. What's up, man? Hey, there we go. Get me right. But yeah, like I see two no's, and we talking about what whether or not Can We Talk should be retired. That's three no's. And Mark, I don't know. How you feel, Mark? I don't know, man.
Nah, absolutely not. Now, if that's your go, well, think that's only one song.
I'm
So,
agreed. Look, that was my first concern.
so no, no. Now, do I think it's overused? Probably. Do I think it's a lifesaver in a lot of instances? Absolutely. But do you retire it? Absolutely not, because you're straight killing it. If you're doing your sing-alongs and you're in sing-along mode,
Yeah,
that's a sing-along. So that's
absolutely.
yeah, it's you doing what you do, and
Come and talk to me. Like,
I'm gonna talk to me. And the
like,
whole you can find out where your crowd is sometimes with that song.
I agree. Depending on when you do the breaks of your acapella sing-alongs, I guess.
Man,
And just to go back to the post, yeah. And it says, you think white people telling each other to stop playing Journey, don't stop believing?
why white people? Because I play it all the
It
time.
don't matter where you. That's what I was about to say. It don't really matter where you at with it. Like, do you think that people are like, oh, I don't want to hear that? I've heard people say that at like weddings, like, oh, I don't want to hear "Don't Stop Believing" or I don't want to hear "Sweet Caroline." You know what I mean? I've seen all of that, but outside of a do not playlist, like I'm going there. Like I be seeing mad posts. We need to retire dreams and nightmares.
We need to retire dreams and nightmares and videos when you're playing that. That's what we need
That's,
to retire.
no, not the line dancers.
Not the line dancers. They
I
pretty
didn't
much
say retired. I was talking about video. We went to the video portion of that.
right.
I
You know how
think
I feel
dream
about. You know how I feel about it, bro.
again. Why? I guess my question is, why do we as a culture try to retire anthems?
Does that mean
Is
the
it?
wobble is going to go away at some point in time?
I mean, has the cha cha slide gone away?
Has the Cupid shuffle gone away?
I mean, they ain't been out as long as the cha cha slide, but no. My answer is no. I keep it shuffled this weekend a lot.
So based on the poll, we keeping the anthems.
I mean, from what I heard, we keeping the sub of them. Are there any songs that y'all feel like we should be retiring? And I guess I'm not just speaking specifically to my DJs, but DJs as well. Obviously, you get a say in this, where it's DJs talk. But this is to my restreamers. I want to know what songs y'all feel like. Exactly. I'm with you. Philly, stand up. Oh, I got a raising flag, but Philly, stand up. Y'all better leave Meek alone. Y'all be trying to retire Meek with Diddy, and that's the problem.
I think that's equivalent to trying to retire Nuck If You Buck.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and
I
Nuck If
mean,
You Buck is old. That's old.
let's see. Nuck If You Buck was '07 because that's what happens when you organize your library.
Ooh,
Um,
ooh. Talk to me, bro.
I'll mess with you. No, we got to. Let's see. What else? What else we talking about? But that they ain't got nothing on Can We Talk? That was 93. I heard somebody came at me about This Is How We Do It. They said they hate hearing it. It's one of them songs that's corny now. And I'm like,
Depending on where you are.
does it?
If you playing the whole song, well, I take that back. You know what? Because I'm biased. I just don't play the whole song because that mixes in well with a lot, and
A
it's like
lot.
it's
It's
105.
104. Yeah, 104, 105, depending on how you analyze it.
And there's a lot of 105-ish things right now. Matter of fact, I saw a post that it was on a DJ site.
Yeah.
People were not reacting to Usher's "Yeah."
You know what's crazy? I agree with that.
I agree, but are you putting it in the right spot? And are you playing the entire song? I haven't heard the Ludacris version in years because I don't stretch it out that long.
I jumped Ludacris.
Unless you jump straight
One
to
of
it.
those
8 up, 16 up, whatever, and you jump to it. But as far as the entire song and you letting it play till it gets to that point, then
Like, I
that's what
mean,
we talking about.
that's like, I don't know, lovers and friends. Like, you see me jumping, I spit, no, you're full. Like, there's parts of song, like, you can play a song from a different spot and it not get the same response of, oh, I don't want to hear this.
But you can't put love as a friend. You got to play that whole song. Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
you can do what you like to do. I'm not telling anybody how to DJ. I am saying that in order to sound different, you have to play different.
Okay, no hands.
Yeah, no hands will get the same reaction it's gotten since it came out.
But do you have to play the entire song because those important hit points?
I play no hands cover to cover.
Okay, easy work.
Depending on where I am. Depending on where I am.
That's what
And
I'm
it's 427. Facts.
You know what?
Facts.
Okay, the new setup. Okay,
Come on.
the new
Come
setup
on.
will consist of my laptop here and me being able to go to all of my songs in my entire library and possibly bringing stuff up on the screen. Because right now,
Man,
y'all
look,
can see I'm a mess right now. I got a
I
whole
could.
jungle
They
behind me.
they can't. Yeah, he's out in the woods. He ain't even got no service out there.
So,
I'm just saying, dog. Like, if I go in here and sort by plays, like, I could tell you, yeah, I don't know.
and the type of event for you, and I agree with that. I agree with that. You know what? And let's talk about it. Not to be prejudiced, but I think
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
the Caucasian parties, yeah, it comes off a whole lot better than it does. At
Black
African.
events.
Yeah. Would you say?
Yeah, we think it's corny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to find out why that is. Like, why we kind of write records off as time goes on.
We're
As like,
culturally different.
of course, we the best, but we like DJ Khaled voice. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't personally get it. Like, I'm looking at my top 5 played songs right now, and they all before 2018. Three of them ain't even in the 2000s.
And Weezy said, "Wipe Me Down," another classic that will
Ooh-wee.
never go away. That will never go away.
Yeah, okay. We're talking about songs that ain't going nowhere. Okay, cool. I
That's
was
not
like,
going nowhere.
nah, I can't. I can't. Especially now that Glorilla and Sexy Red did the thing.
The
If
second
you didn't,
verse is mandatory. You got to play that when they spell it out and blah 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 blah. But
yeah,
then,
you can. It ain't mandatory no more. People like the third verse, funny enough. Shout out Fox.
dude, I was at Main Street Station and she told me, "Let it play, let
Let
it
it
go,
play.
let it
You
play."
gotta play. Yeah, I've noticed that.
You know what? You got it, sister. Get it.
I've noticed that, and I don't knock it. I'm in agreement.
So, hold on. Steve says, "I refrain from this is
Hmm.
what we do it at my last one." Okay,
Yeah,
and well,
I agree with that
but why?
because of what we just spoke on.
Okay, okay,
Because the rhetoric of retiring these records isn't coming from Caucasian folks. Is what I'm saying. Like, I think it's more of a us trying to retire records that are dope. ROSCO, you Mr. Shorty, you're wildin'.
Mm.
Please.
See that's
You
the
know it. It's just, you can't do that, Wizzy. Don't do that to him, man. Don't starve him with Roscoe. He the man. Shout out Roscoe Dash. I'm tagging him in this once I clip this.
I love DJ's talk, bro. This
Me
is
too, man. This is my thing.
the ones that I think are not going to go that long. We just keep the conversations is just
Every
crazy.
time. The
It's crazy.
engagement is what it is, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a good segue into the question right after that.
What is the
I
okay.
think.
Uh, this is a good one, and this is you put this up here, sir.
Oh, yeah, we did. Matter of fact, yeah, I got this from, like we said, politicking and talking with other DJs offline and just finding out what they got going on. So let's dive into it. Are you playing a song multiple times? Yes or no? And I know y'all are gonna. It depends on where I'm at. Depends on the venue. Like, yes or no? Are we playing songs multiple times? I
Please,
like.
I'm we waiting for that answer.
I just need to know what my people watching are gonna say.
Hell
Woo.
no. I like
Woo, what
that.
we say? What we say? We talked
What
about it. We talked about it.
we doing? What we doing?
Come on. We talked about it.
We got a yes. We have a
A
yes.
corporate yes. I would I mean, we're gonna ask why eventually once everybody kind of chimes in. But I'm curious to know what Mark J thinks because I
You
told you I
already
brought the question. I told you I brought the question for a reason.
you already know, brother.
I don't know
Can't
nothing.
do it unless the person
Can't
that is
do it.
paying me tells me to play a song again. It's not happening.
That's
It's
the
not
one.
happening. And this is only my opinion. As a
Yeah.
DJ, you have to play the songs at the right time. If you're playing the hot stuff at the beginning, that's your fault. If you can't
Mm,
control the person that's requesting these songs that wants to play it at the beginning, you need to
yep.
come up with some more excuses because I got excuses
Find some
for
else.
days.
Plenty of them.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
What about you?
Outside of that one exception, I feel that.
Yeah, pay
I'm with that. I'm
Brian
with that.
again. Okay, a third time. Okay, cool. Bam,
Yeah.
you
If
got
you would like me, I'm doing the pop out show like Kendrick did. We running this joint back like 6, 7 times. Y'all came for this one song. We gonna run it back. But no, for real, I agree with you. If it's a private gig, and like I said, there's tiers of how I go about accepting requests or any type of guidance at a private gig. Like, all right, the person that booked me, all right, whatever you say. If you're asking like at a wedding and it's the bridesmaids or the groomsmen or like it's your auntie, like she loves this song, like go check with her. You gotta go check with the bride. Like I'm not just kind of playing songs back to back or duplicated at all. Like clubs even like, oh, can you play that? I did just play it. I played it already, and they're like, well, I wasn't here.
really. Or how about the person that's like, oh, run it back, run it back, run it back?
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
I'm not gonna say absolutely not because I've done it. But they've also dropped some good money on me doing it. So
I forgot about that part.
no, it's cool. Don't forget about it now. It's fine. I'm all for the no's. I don't mind any no's because for every no there is a DJ Hammer that is with you. I got you. Absolutely. You want to hear it? Okay.
I forgot about the
Hey,
tip.
it's cool. Look, y'all leave the tips if you want. Leave the tips on the table if you want to, man. And you're right. It's not my fault you was outside smoking. I understand. I understand. I did the homecomings this year, man. So like, I guess it's different with kids too because like they don't care. They want to hear Fiend 7 times back to back in
Oh
Mosh.
my god. I didn't know Fiend was so hot of a song amongst the
Hey,
young
Wizzy, what?
dude. Dude, young people will put you on game, bro.
Hey, we talk about it all the time. Like we
Oh
brainstorm and talk about that stuff. Like, oh, what they want now? Like, oh yeah, Fiend Carnival.
wow.
They like the rage. So again, there I felt that way at their homecoming. I was like, man, I played it. You heard it, man. You know I played that. I was like, you know what? It's homecoming. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, it is what it is, man. Sometimes, again, as I mentioned earlier when I was speaking to the other DJ, I think it's a DJ thing. I think it's literally us being like, I think that's whack. If somebody else did that, that's whack. So I'm not gonna be whack. As far as a patron or somebody that's there to attend the party, they don't care. Like I don't I think that's a stigma we made up as DJs.
Oh my god.
Think it is. And I'm not against it. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally on the side of I just played that. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry you missed it. Like, you got Spotify though, right? Like, take about 4 minutes, go to your car, listen to it real quick. And by the time you get back, it'll be a whole different song.
The DJ's a
Like, I mean, yes, but like I do it nicely. Like, it's not you, it's me.
if you're a DJ, if you don't have a bag full of excuses for any situation, call me tomorrow.
Look, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna preface that with I do not lie to people. I will not sit there and tell you I'm gonna play it and not play it.
With that, I don't do anymore. I used to. I got you.
I don't
You
like that
understand where I'm not doing it.
because they will come back frequently. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're gonna come back every other song and find out if you gonna play that song.
Well,
And then if you don't, yeah,
I had a it was a younger party. It was a alternative party, we'll say, and
got you.
you can tell the children were a little bit privileged,
Okay, yep, I've
and the
been there.
expectation was a little bit different. And this dude came up to me. He wanted to be. It was he wanted to hear some Pitbull,
Hmm.
and he came up every song I didn't play. He came. I mean, didn't play that song. He
That
came
came
up.
up.
I'm like, this dude has come up to me again, like, and like George said, you ready to put my hands on you, bro? Get from back
Hey,
here, bro.
look, I have
Back.
taken the time out during a song that I got a thumbs down. Like, we don't want to hear that. I left from behind the DJ table. I went out there. I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? Oh, we don't like this song. What happened to the request we put in? Didn't I play a request that you put in a song ago? Like, yeah, but what about the other ones? I was like, so y'all think y'all the only people here? I've taken the time out to check a person during the whole song they wanted to hear. Like, it was a whole 3 minutes. Like, oh, I gotta go do that. I got you in a minute though, maybe. But it's a
Was that a break? Was that considered a break?
no, no, it won't. I was working. I was working to explain to some people's kids that it don't work like that in the real world. And some adults. And some adults. Like, I will sit there and be on the side, like, yo, that's not how that works. Like, you didn't even ask me. Like, that's not a request, that's a demand, and I don't take demands.
1000%.
Oh, that's what I was saying, Earl. Like, that's my main thing. Like, y'all can y'all can frown at that if you want to. Like, but if they playing me, they want to pay me to play the song again. Yeah, I'll play it
Ain't
and
said
then
about
get
that.
back to what I was doing.
So
I
we don't
mean,
have for you money for money record.
I mean, you tell me. You tell me, Mark. I mean, you the ones that said no. I didn't say no.
No, I mean, it's sometimes. I mean, I've refused tips before because I know for a fact I'm not playing the song that you want to hear. I'm
Yes,
not playing your version that you're
your
trying to
track.
give me on your
Hmm.
phone. You know that you want to. Do you want to YouTube me right now? And I haven't heard it. I'm not playing that. But if it's something that aligns
Yes,
what I'm doing,
that's
and
good.
you just so happen to say, "Hey, bro,"
I hear you.
I get and you flashing something, then we talking different. We talking different. And I
That's
will.
good.
But this is one thing I do say: by special request, my man and whatever his name is, get
I'm
say whatever.
pointing. I'm
Yeah,
pointing.
this dude, you hold them up like this. Hey, this dude right here,
Hmm.
they can
Yep.
get that smoke all day.
And then what George says happens right after.
Oh
That's,
my
that's, that's
gosh,
exactly what happened right after, and I'm just looking at him
bruh.
like you're not even. I'm talking to him on the mic. You're not even gonna dance to it. You're not even gonna turn up.
Yeah, that's a killer right there.
Yeah, it's definitely it's more hurtful than not. Like it's like, dang man, I
Yeah.
really went out of my groove to do something that you wanted to request because you're a patron here, and you just not you not with it, or you out somewhere, or I don't know. So there's a very thin line between requests and get out my face.
Call the name out. I always call the name out. If you're requesting something,
That's good. I didn't think about that.
getting that name because your name is getting. It helps with the interaction. It helps with calling you out if you're,
What
eh,
up, Rev?
you know, um, you know.
Yeah. Again, this is just opinions. We here for Q&A. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way. I'm just interested to know what y'all feel and what y'all do out here because apparently everybody different.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. Yeah, yeah.
Just bring it home.
Levels, levels, levels.
Levels, man.
Now, and we're gonna make this the last question, and
Yeah,
this
this is
is
a good one.
important, professional, constructive criticism given and taken. What personal improvements can you make as a DJ?
Mm.
And I'm very interested to see what the answers are. And I'll start.
Yeah,
You know,
please. I would love to
I
hear this.
start for real, is just touching base with the people with a bigger network of people, not just Richmond, um,
Yes.
and touching base with venues because venues hold the key to your success. Wedding planners hold the key to your success. Um, Even if it's clubs, if clubs are your thing, touching base with these people, getting in sales mode because they are the key to your success. If that's your avenue of DJing,
That's good.
And DJing just a controller, I put a video out there, just a controller, and the fact that you can play music in transition is not it because there's too many of us out here that can do a damn good job
Hmm.
from an execution standpoint.
No, fact.
But if you ain't in that venue, you can't execute.
You can't execute the way you need to.
Can't do it. You can't do it. Talk to me, Hammer. What you got?
Mm. I'm still waiting on folks, man. I don't want
Okay,
to
let's
step
wait
up
on it.
yet. We appreciate you popping it, Earl. Because I don't want to just give a surface level answer with this. I want to actually think about it because there's a lot of personal improvements I feel like can be made when it comes to the overall DJ experience community type deal. For me personally, I think it's responses to adversity when it comes to some of these engagements and events. You know what I mean? Like stuff will happen. You know what I mean? Like this weekend, like generator ain't have gas. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like they said they'll get you a generator for your time frame, but they ain't got no gas. So like, what do? You sit there and wait for gas, right? What about when you get the gas 2 hours later and the generator start tripping every 5 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you start unplugging some sound. Like you got to figure it out. So I think thinking on your toes is a huge portion of that. You know what I mean? Being able to respond when, like we said, your equipment goes down. You got backups. Like, are you in a space to know who you need to call to get that fixed? Is there somebody you can call to fill in for you? Like having all of those boxes checked to where regardless of what happens, your experience is going to be the same as a vendor, or I mean, as a person that's working with you. You know what I mean? As a client.
Hmm.
Um, I think that that's probably the most important moving forward into the season. I'm moving into like making sure that that experience is amazing regardless, and following up. Definitely following up. Making sure that you're getting, even if it's not a physical review, following up with the people because when you do that, it puts you ahead of all the other vendors because a lot of people feel like the event ends as soon as the event's over. I say following up with people is the best way to book a meeting from a meeting, essentially. So you're booking a gig from the gig because I've had people I've done their wedding and then their kids graduated and then their kids got married and like continuous work is what I'm saying. Like you'll never run out of work if you continue to follow up and network with the people you've already serviced.
Hmm.
That's my thing.
Good stuff, man. That's good stuff. And that's nuggets all day.
Yeah,
What are your
I see
thoughts?
you. Yeah, they out there. They out there. I see you.
He did your limit his drinks while DJing.
Hey, man.
That's easy,
That's
bro.
real.
That's
Psh,
easy. That's
that's real. That's a real one because people buy you drinks, Mark, and they might
dude.
spill on your stuff.
I forgot to tell
Yeah.
the story. That's a whole
Look,
different.
I'm just saying, like, I get it. I get why it's a thing.
Oh,
See?
that day
I
you
mean,
told me, I've been paying for it literally since that day.
no way.
Yeah, I can. I got
Man,
pictures. I have pictures
we'll
from the
follow up with
inside
that
of the
later.
speaker. Yeah.
It's fine. We're on a good topic. I don't want to bring it down with speaker work because I trust and believe my sub is the same way from a homecoming I did. Um, but yeah, Blend Masters, delegating my time better when my schedule is full. Yeah, sometimes I get flustered in a busy season. I feel that. I feel that.
Don't whether you're I guess a business owner or you just
Mhm.
DJing, definitely don't take on too much, bro.
That's good.
Don't take on. I try my best. Like even before I book a second or third, if I check with people to say, hey, is
Hmm.
your availability here, and do you match with this event based on the
Hmm.
inquiry before I even move, along with booking the event? Because if you take on too much, then you kind of,
You drain yourself. Like I said, back to the whole take care of yourselves. Health is wealth, and it don't matter what you charge if you not around to see it and do anything with it. Um,
one
yeah.
thousand percent.
That's definitely top five. Customer service, how you treat people, and the way you carry yourself, I think is put you ahead of other people. Like you said, Mark, everybody got a controller and some music nowadays, and if they don't got a controller, they got some music and a way to play it and make it seem like, hey, I'm a DJ. I can play music for your event, and I only charge X, Y, Z. So the thing that sets you apart, I believe, I agree with that, is definitely customer service and how you treat people.
Before, during, and after the event.
100. That's good.
So important. Let's see. George says somebody on my team is in charge of making sure the generator doesn't run out. My generator runs 8 hours. Shout out to you for using the generator.
That's what I should have said.
Shout out to you for using the generator. Ooh, that's not my thing.
Anybody looking for work as a generator manager,
Yeah, it's like,
we gonna have to put that on the
yeah.
boy. Oh,
So that's
anyway.
and somebody said stepping outside the box. I missed that one. I
Yeah, I
saw
did
it,
see
but I
that.
didn't
You're
post
right.
it.
It's up
Okay,
there.
stepping outside the box, Lucius, my man. What's up, champion? Um, yeah,
What's that mean to you? Like, we could cover it until Lucius elaborates a little bit if he would like.
you can't be. I mean, well, it.
What's stepping out the
It's,
box mean to you? Like, I mean, I get it, sort of as a DJ, but like for you,
well, I can't really say that because number one, it's I know most of the time 60 to 70% of what I'm working with prior to going into the event.
yes,
Stepping outside the box. Am I trying to do, mashups that I know probably won't work
that's good.
at that party? Probably not. But if I got them and I got them, and it's a flow like a hot beat with a song.
Yes,
Oh crap! He just played something.
that too. Yeah,
Yeah. So that's like the stuff that you do. So that's something different. But I'm not gonna go. Just if it's a I ain't playing the
R&B hip hop party. I'm gonna throw in some EDM or like
yeah.
country. Yeah, like I get you.
So you probably have to kind of redefine what the stepping out of the box is.
Yeah, with the boxes, and I mean, I feel like that's different for everybody. You know, some people's box may be not doing the one genre thing, right? Like it may be, oh, okay, I have an open format party, but I'm sticking into this genre. Like I'm just playing hip hop or I'm just playing R&B. I'm like I'm not tackling the alternative, the dance pop stuff. Like I'm staying in my safe zone. So I take it as just getting outside your comfort zone. That's an improvement. Just doing stuff that's different.
Yeah. Powerful right here. Powerful. Powerful. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that up there and
yeah,
let that
leave that
soak in. Let that soak in.
because that's a fact. I mean, it matters. Don't get me wrong, but there's things that can benefit you further if you look the part as well. Again, Jay Clark Kent. He said it best, man. He's like, the number one most important thing I feel is always going to be the music. We, what are we without the music, right? Like all this stuff comes secondary to you having the music to play as a DJ. But since we're talking about improvements, I understand.
Yeah. And this is I was talking to someone about one of the weddings that I did this weekend.
Okay.
Okay. It was, average 50 years old. And they were, Caucasian individuals, which I love those, by the way,
Yeah.
shout out to all my, versatile weddings, we'll call them. The first obstacle being and I just happen to be a black man.
Yeah.
The first obstacle that you have to overcome, number one, is your appearance. Because when they come in there and it's, a lot of, different people, different than what you are,
Diverse.
if
Yeah.
your appearance is great. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna flip it. You
You're
go
good.
into a club and you have a
You're right.
white DJ in the club.
You're
They
right.
have to overcome an obstacle with us initially, So
Acceptance is
acceptance.
essentially
So
what we're talking
yeah, so we won't look at it as a prejudice either way, but you have to overcome the presentation obstacle, the speaking well obstacle when you grabbing the attention, because you can't talk a certain kind of way. You have to
about.
talk
Hey,
a certain kind of way,
feel
you
it.
know and you have to overcome that obstacle, and then once they have their trust in you, then you can proceed, and then the music, you killing it. That
Yeah,
takes you to a different level. Like
I
he
agree
can
with that.
do
It's
that.
important.
Okay, yeah, we good. you
Yeah,
know
absolutely. You're right.
so
It all plays a part. Like I said, there's ways to make things way easier than harder, and it's just little things that we may overlook sometimes.
having the
Yeah,
good stuff, having the
man.
pretty stuff.
They sleep on open format outcasts.
Open
Like
format DJs make the most money.
that is a fact. If you didn't know, depending on where you're at, but I think that again, back to the not boxing yourself in and getting outside of that comfort zone is a part of that. Like, because if they don't know, if whoever's hiring you doesn't know what it is that you can even do outside of what you display week in and week out, they can't book you for anything greater. You know, so that's why I like to be at everything. Do a little bit of everything. I won't say be at everything, but do a little bit of everything that is not what I'm comfortable with. Like, you know, I've had Latin nights, I've had quinceañeras, I've had, you know what I'm saying? I've done the country weddings, I've done just to see if you can do it. You know what I mean? Like, why not?
You can do
Why?
it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Versatility.
you can do it. Yeah. Water boy. Yeah. Straight like that.
I'm gonna say keep fighting. Let's
Come
get it.
on. One more say it. One more say it. Come on. That's how it
Oh,
goes. Jeez. Time
DJ,
flies when you're talking DJ.
it's a special. It's a
What
special.
up,
What
D
DJ's
Smooth?
talk special. We talk every Tuesday, man. We gonna close this thing out, man. We done had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun.
I had a blast this week, man.
Okay. I always say hammer. It's gonna be like we gonna be an hour, and we 37 minutes OT.
Yeah.
It's time and a half. Bro.
It's because of
Time and a half.
y'all. Because of the DJ community. It's because of y'all and asking great questions throughout the week and interacting in that DJs Talk private group. If you're not a member, feel free to go in and subscribe to that thing and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, we will be always streaming 8 p.m. Tuesdays. And throughout the week, you'll see clips. You see Mark J posting clips. You'll see me posting clips of some of the stuff we covered and stuff that we feel is meaningful to y'all, like that you can just pick up during the week, just kind of get some energy from it or get an answer that you might have to your questions. Like last week, we tackled some stuff about upgrading Serato before or upgrading Max, and I had a guy call me like, "Yo, I wish y'all would have had that episode a week ago." Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we are in the realm and we are discussing the stuff that affects us. You know what I mean? So feel free. I mean, I would suggest it. I would recommend it. Mark J got a knowledge source crazier than anybody I know out here, man. And so
brother. I feed off of y'all.
keep asking questions and keep getting answers. It's DJ's Talk, man. Mark, close them out, man.
Man, listen. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube page, please do so. I put it in the link. That's going to be very, very, very important coming in the near future.
Oh,
The YouTube loop is going to YouTube link is going to be instrumental, and the page is going to be very instrumental to what we're doing. We appreciate everybody that's checking in now, that's looking at the rebroadcast, all the followers on a continual basis, all the repeat offenders, as we'll call them.
that's what.
The repeat offenders. We truly appreciate y'all, man. Anything personal, hit up DJ Hammer, hit up me. This is what we do. DJs Talk is what we do. We talk about it, we live it. Hopefully y'all do the same. We're signing out. DJ Mark J, DJ Hammer, we're out. It's DJ's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJ's Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJ's Talk live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Mark J and DJ Hammer.